Everyone in the cafeteria froze. Trays stopped clattering. Conversations died mid-sentence. Standing in the center of it all was Harper, the quiet new girl with trembling hands, and the tray of spaghetti dripping down her shirt. Across from her stood Mia, the queen bee of Ridgewood High, smirking like she'd just won a trophy. But what Harper did next, her calm, steady, utterly unexpected reaction, left everyone speechless. Even Mia herself. No one knew that this moment would change everything. When Harper Blake walked into Ridgewood High for the first time, the hallways felt like a maze of stairs and whispers. It wasn't her first time being the new girl. Her dad's job kept moving them from city to city, and each time, Harper had to start over. New faces, new teachers, new cliques. She had learned one thing: people notice when you're quiet. Her first class went fine, but by lunchtime, things began to change. The cafeteria was loud, laughter, gossip, and phones flashing in every corner. Harper stood there holding her tray, scanning for a place to sit. Everyone seemed to already belong somewhere. That's when a cheerful voice called out, "Hey, new girl. Over here." It was Liam, a friendly-looking guy with sandy hair and an easy smile. He was sitting with two friends and waved her over. Harper hesitated but walked toward them. They started talking, and for the first time that day, she felt a little less invisible. Liam asked about where she'd moved from, and Harper told him about her old school, her love for art, and how she wanted to join the art club once she settled in. But across the cafeteria, another pair of eyes was watching Mia Grant, the most popular girl in school, the one everyone either feared or followed. She noticed how Liam was laughing with Harper. Mia didn't like that. Liam was her ex-boyfriend, and even though she had ended things, she still wanted control. By the next day, whispers had already begun. "Did you see the new girl with Liam? She's already trying to get attention. Poor thing doesn't know who she's messing with." Harper noticed the stares but didn't react. She kept her focus on her sketchbook and her new routine. But behind her calm face, she felt the sting of being misunderstood. She just wanted peace. Why did it always turn into drama? Then came Friday. The day that would change everything. It started like any other lunch break. Harper got her tray, sat down with Liam and his friends, and began laughing at something silly he said. But as she reached for her drink, someone bumped her shoulder hard. Her tray slipped. The entire cafeteria gasped as spaghetti, sauce, and juice splashed all over her shirt. Standing in front of her was Mia, holding an empty cup and pretending to look shocked. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Didn't see you there," Mia said with a smirk, her voice dripping with fake innocence. Laughter rippled through the tables. Phones came out. Someone whispered, "Record this." Harper stood there frozen, her face pale, her hands shaking, but her eyes calm. Everyone waited for her to cry, to yell, to storm off. But instead, she did something no one expected. Harper looked down at the mess, then slowly lifted her eyes to Mia. The entire cafeteria held its breath. Then she smiled, softly, almost kindly, and said, "It's okay. Accidents happen." Her voice was calm, steady, and strangely gentle. No sarcasm. No tears. Just peace. The laughter stopped, replaced by awkward silence. Mia blinked. Yeah. Sure." She was thrown off. Bullies thrive on reactions, on seeing pain or anger. But Harper had given her nothing to feed on. Without a word, Harper picked up her tray, walked to the cleaning area, and started wiping her shirt. Liam followed her, offering tissues, his face red with anger. "You didn't deserve that," he said. Harper shrugged slightly. "It's fine. I'm used to people trying to make me feel small. It only works if I let them." Word of what happened spread fast. Did you see how she stayed calm? She didn't even yell. Mia looked dumbfounded. That afternoon, something strange happened. People began approaching Harper. A girl from art class told her she admired how she handled it. Someone else asked to sit with her the next day. Her quiet strength had made her stand out, in a good way, but Mia couldn't stand it. On Monday, she tried again, this time spreading a rumor that Harper had done charity work just for attention. It didn't stick. No one believed her anymore. The same students who once laughed at Harper now ignored Mia. Finally, during lunch 1 week later, Mia confronted Harper again. "What's your deal?" she snapped. "You just act all perfect so people like you?" Harper closed her sketchbook and looked her in the eye. "No," she said softly. "I just don't waste energy proving who I am. People see it eventually." That sentence hit Mia harder than any insult could have. She turned and walked away, speechless for once. In the weeks that followed, Harper joined the art club, made real friends, and even had her artwork displayed in the school hallway. The same cafeteria that once laughed at her now applauded her, and one afternoon, as Harper sat sketching by herself, Liam asked her what made her so calm that day. She smiled and said, "Because sometimes silence speaks louder than shouting. And kindness, it always wins in the end." And that day, everyone in Ridgewood High learned something powerful: the true strength isn't in fighting back, but in staying kind when the world expects you to break. If you felt Harper's story in your heart, don't forget to subscribe to SH Stories, where every story reminds you that quiet courage can change everything.